The PlayStation 5 Pro has finally been revealed, and much like the PS4 Pro before it, it's aiming to push the boundaries of what's possible in gaming. But how does it stack up against the original PS5? Let's break it down. The biggest difference between the PS5 and PS5 Pro is the GPU. The PS5 originally launched in 2020 with an RDNA 2 GPU featuring 36 compute units, delivering solid performance at 4K. Fast forward to the PS5 Pro, and we're looking at a 67% increase in compute units, bringing the number up to 60, with a massive 3,840 streaming multiprocessors. This boost puts the PS5 Pro at the level of an AMD Radeon RX 6800, a GPU capable of true 4K gaming. Plus, Sony has included next-gen ray tracing hardware that hasn't even been seen in AMD's PC lineup yet, giving the PS5 Pro an edge in ray tracing performance. When it comes to storage, Sony hasn't made any major changes. Both consoles sport the same high-end SSD that debuted with the PS5. While faster PCIe 5.0 drives are available, they wouldn't offer enough of a boost to make a noticeable difference in gameplay. So, for loading times and storage, the PS5 Pro remains on par with its predecessor. Memory sees a slight improvement. Both consoles have 16 GB of GDDR6 memory, but the PS5 Pro offers faster speeds. The Pro's memory bandwidth is around 560 GB per s, up from 440 GB per s on the PS5. This increase helps the PS5 Pro handle more demanding games at higher resolutions, especially when playing in those fidelity modes. The PS5 relied on checkerboard upscaling to achieve 4K resolutions. With the PS5 Pro, Sony introduces AI-based upscaling called PSSR, PlayStation Spatial Super Resolution. This AI-driven tech allows the Pro to generate more accurate images with less performance loss, making it a noticeable upgrade in graphical fidelity. Surprisingly, the CPU remains the same across both models. Both the PS5 and PS5 Pro use an AMD Zen 2 processor with 8 cores. While it's not cutting edge, it's still more than enough to handle modern games at high resolutions. The real star here is the GPU, so the CPU hasn't seen much love this time around. The PS5 Pro closely mirrors the design of the original PS5, but with some slight modifications. It's a bit bulkier to accommodate the upgraded GPU and additional cooling solutions. Other accessories like the DualSense controller and PSVR remain compatible with both consoles, meaning you won't need to upgrade your peripherals if you switch to the PS5 Pro. Now, here's where things get interesting. The PS5 originally launched at $499, while the PS5 Pro comes in at $699. That's a $200 increase for what is essentially a mid-generation refresh. While the Pro offers better performance, especially at 4K, it's important to consider whether that price jump is worth it for you. The PS5 Pro is undeniably a more powerful machine, especially if you're after better 4K gaming with ray tracing and smoother upscaling. However, it's not a generational leap. The GPU upgrade and AI-based tech are impressive, but with the same CPU and SSD, it's more of a refined version of the PS5. For those who want the best performance and don't mind the price, the PS5 Pro is a solid choice. But for those content with 4K at a more budget-friendly price, the original PS5 still holds strong. And that's the breakdown of the PS5 versus PS5 Pro. Both consoles bring a lot to the table, but the choice comes down to whether you want that extra power for a higher price. Thanks for watching, and if you found this comparison helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more gaming content. See you in the next one!